In today's Archaeoscoop, Mr. Soup is slightly hungover. Went out with some of the guys from a local archaeology unit, and wow, they can drink. Anyway, my top three stories today are as follows. Headline number one actually comes from the Shetland Isles, the town of Chanawick or Chanik. Living in the northeast, you learn all sorts of different pronunciations for these things. But nonetheless, it's to do with some pre-Christmas storms which unearthed apparently Iron Age remains close to that town. Police and archaeologists were brought in to examine at least one burial. There's also hints of one or two more, and also an Iron Age settlement which was revealed for a short time and then reburied by a rockfall over the festive period. So this is quite interesting, but by the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like the most stable place to excavate, so there may not be excavations in the near future. However, the finds have been obviously logged, and now people know they're there. Unfortunately though, these same storms actually damaged many other sites across the Shetlands in the same time frame, including, for example, a Viking Age village. So, a bit of a shame, but also it's remarkable how these extreme weather events can also reveal archaeology as well as, unfortunately, damage it. So anyway, for more on that, check out headline number one. Headline number two actually comes from Leipzig, and I need to read this to get this right. The Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology in Leipzig has shown that 4,000 years ago there was substantial gene flow from India to Australia. This is very interesting, not least because it sort of adds to an ongoing discussion as to the longevity and also the various I don't know, emigration or immigration events which occurred in the past, adding to the population and the genes in that part of the world. So that's very cool. But also as well, they managed to in the same study show a common genetic sort of pooling for people from Australian, New Guinea, and also Philippine Mamanwa genetic backgrounds. Apparently this was an early southern migration route out of Africa before other groups arrived in the Australasian area, as it were. So again, a wonderful piece of research, well worth reading about. Check out headline number two for more on that. Headline number three is a little bit strange actually. It's actually an artist, Tyler Vance of West Boylston in Massachusetts. Massachusetts? I always get that one wrong as well. Anyway, he's an artist who is blurring the lines between art and artifact. Now, that sentence alone certainly sets off alarm bells in my head. Sounds a little bit sort of, pretentious. However, the article is quite interesting, and the art is also interesting. I wouldn't say it's incredible art, but nonetheless, it's well worth a look. So I thought I'd highlight that as one of the three because it's a story which I think might be overlooked by folks otherwise. So check out that if you want to know more about Tyler Vance and his artwork, blurring the lines, as I say, between artefacts and art. So for all those stories and other news stories from the past few days, check out the links below in the information bar. There's plenty there to see, lots of interesting stories, yeah, there you go. So I'm off to go and drink a pint of water and possibly have some sort of vitamin C tablet as well. So until next time guys, take care, bye bye.